Hey everybody, I'm here to show you how to play Card Scramble. Yay! I love Card Scramble. The goal of the game? It's easy. Be the first player to make it around the game board. It's a race. Getting started. Have each player pick their player character color card for the game and place them at the start. Give each player their 20 colored scoring pieces, but keep them to the side. Shuffle up the action cards and place the entire deck in the center of the game board. Shuffle up the space cards and place the entire deck in the center of the game board beside the action cards. Deal the space cards. Give each player 9 space cards. For the entire game, each player must always have 9 space cards total, 7 in hand and 2 in front of them. The 2 open cards will be visible to all players and will be available for other players to trade during their turn. Once everybody has organized their 9 space cards, it's time to start. Decide among all the players who will start the game. During your turn, you will want to lay down a completed space card set so that you can move forward on the board. 2 key points about space cards. 1. The collect number on the corner of the space card tells you how many of that card you need to complete a set. 2. The move number on the lower part of the space card tells you how many spaces you get to move when you complete the space card set. For example, on the space card shown here, you need to collect 3 of these cards to move 5 spaces. When a player submits a completed space card set during their turn, first they must show the opponents the space card set they have completed. Then the played space cards are put aside in a communal discard pile. This pile can be reshuffled and reused to add to the space card deck as it runs low during the game. Second, they get a point. The player places one of their colored scoring pieces on the matching space card image on the game board. But you gotta pay attention. You can only collect each card set the amount of times that are indicated on the space card set trackers. For example, the space card tracker shown here only has 1 spot for each color, so each player can only submit this space card set once. Where the space card tracker shown here has 2 spots for each color, you can submit this set twice. Third, they move. The player now gets to move their character card on the game board according to the move number of the played space card set. Fourth, the player picks up the number of space cards needed to ensure they have a total of 9 cards again. Note, you can only submit 1 space card set during a turn. If you do not have a card set to submit, you can get 2 new cards by either trading or picking up. Let me explain. To trade, a player can trade a max of 2 space cards from any of their player's open pile and replace them with 2 space cards from their own hand. 1 card can be taken from different opponents. Pickup. A player can take 2 space cards from the space card deck, but they must discard 2 cards in the communal discard pile to ensure they always have 9 cards total. Once the active player has completed their turn, the next player goes. Continue this process until one player makes a full trip around the board. Tips and tricks. Let's talk about the action cards. If a player lands on a photo without a white border, they need to draw an action card. The action card will enforce a mandatory action that will either help or hold you back. Isn't this nerve-wracking? Then there are the space card photo spaces on the game board. You'll notice that some of the spaces on the game board have an image that matches the space cards. When you land on these spaces, you may use them as an extra card when submitting a completed space card set. Isn't that awesome? But you can only do this once you occupy that space on the board. Once you move, the bonus does not apply. And that's it! What are you waiting for? Get your space cards and play Card Scramble! Looking for more fun and games? Visit nmrdistribution.com and follow @Aquarius_EMI on social media.